Well, first off, we want to understand the principles, rules, and interpretations included in the AICPA Code of Professional Conduct. Now, this is something you will see on the exam in the authoritative literature. That being said, I'm not telling you to not memorize anything like this and just rely upon it in the authoritative literature because, well, guess what? When you're doing multiple choice questions, you're not going to have access to the authoritative literature. It's not until you get to the simulation portion. We're going to talk about independence. We're going to recognize situations that present threats to compliance with the Code of Professional Conduct. Now, if you wanted to really learn everything in this, yeah, you could open up the AICPA's authoritative literature. I don't recommend doing so. It's pretty hefty. I mean, I ended up having to do that a lot for a lot of these lessons, really just opening up the authoritative literature and dragging out all the important details. But that would be just like for our tax exams. If you wanted to open up the Internal Revenue Code, you could, but I don't recommend doing so. All these exam review courses are really just a abridged, summarized version of the most important points. I know that's me kind of going a little bit, giving you some insight into how this all works. We also want to apply principles, rules, and interpretations included in the AICPA Code of Professional Conduct to any given situation. You will be given different situations, whether it's in multiple choice questions or sims, and you'll have to determine, is this person independent? Do we even need independence here? What's going on? Do we have a family member that makes this situation unacceptable because your family member is the CEO of the client you're auditing? These situations such as those. We also want to apply the conceptual framework for members in public practice, business, or independence included in the AICPA Code of Professional Conduct situations that could present threats to compliance included here in the code. Now, we're going to see there are rules that apply to an active CPA working in a public accounting firm. There are going to be rules that apply to CPAs working at a company. So they're not at a public accounting firm, which has more strict requirements because you need to independent and you are the one doing audits. And then you're also going to see requirements that apply to you are a CPA, but maybe you don't work, maybe you're retired, maybe you're just doing freelance work. So yeah, if you're going to be a member of the AICPA, if you're going to hold that CPA license, which it's the whole goal here, there are rules and requirements that you need to follow, and we're going to talk about the differences there. Obviously, the CPAs who work for a public accounting firm, which is public practice, are going to have the most stringent requirements. Those who work for a company just have a CPA designation, but maybe work as a controller. Those are going to have a little bit less. And then someone who's retired or not actively working, but still holds that license, going to have the least stringent requirements. That being said, let's dive in and continue on having a wonderful time here with this lesson. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.